abominable by beast or by fowl or by any manner of living thing.
By any manner of what?
Any manner of living thing.
Guess what? He said, don't defile yourself by any manner of living thing, no beast, no fowl of the air. So a living thing is a person too, right? Go ahead.
That creepeth on the ground.
We creep on the ground. So he's saying separate yourself so you won't defile yourself by any living thing that creep on the earth. Go ahead.
Which I have separated you.
What did he do?
Separated from you as unclean.
That's right. So everything else is unclean. His chosen is clean. So he told us to stay separate from these other nations. He told us what foods to eat. Right? Go ahead.
And ye shall be holy unto me.
There go the word holy again. Holy means separate, set apart. In ancient Hebrew, it's Quadash. Go ahead.
For I, the Lord, am holy.
Because God is separate.
Right.
God is separate. He said, his children shall be holy, for I, the Lord, am separate. Go ahead.
And have severed you.
What happens when you sever something? So like if I take a sword and chop my arm off, what I do with it? For the Lord, I have what?
I have severed you.
If I chop my arm off, that means I severed it from my body. I separated it from my body. Go ahead.
From other people.
That from the other nations. Go ahead.
That ye should be mine.
So we can't be grafted and we can't be equal to the other nations if we God's children. It is, but that don't mean he's the creator, but that don't mean everybody is his children. Okay. I'm gonna get to that for you. Let me get to Elder's question. Give him the blessing. The blessing the Most High gave Abraham. With that 15? Yeah. I'm gonna get it for you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you Jesus only came for one nation.
All nations.
You gonna see?
All nations.
Let me answer this question first.
All nations.
I got you.
The book of Genesis, chapter 15 and verse 15.
Right?
And thou shalt go to thy fathers in peace. Come on, this is the book of Genesis.
Hold on, brother. Okay. Alright, give me Genesis 12. Start at 1.
The book of Genesis, chapter 12 and verse 1.
Right.
Now the Lord had said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred,
Right?
and from thy father's house.
Right, so this is when, see, now here go another form of separation. He told Abraham to get away from his father and his kindred. Because the Most High, in order to deal with the Most High, you have to be separated from everything else. You have to be separated from all the other people, spiritually. Also, watch, go ahead.
And unto the land that I will show thee, and I will make thee a great nation.
He said a great nation. He said one great nation, right? He didn't say, I will make thee great nations. He didn't say, I will make great nations come of you. He said, I will make thee what?
A great nation.
A great nation.
That's
Go
why.
ahead. Right.
And I will bless thee.
I will do what?
Bless thee.
He's going to bless that nation. No, he's going to bless them. Go ahead.
And make thy name great.
And make their name great, which is the Israelites. He's going to bless them. Who got this? Who got a spirit of the Most High on them? Who got the spirit to forgive everybody no matter what is done to us?
Word.
God's people. Go ahead.
And make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing.
And we shall, and Abraham and that nation is going to be a blessing. That nation is that he's going to make our name great and that nation shall be a blessing. Go ahead.
And I will bless them.
And he's going to do what?
Bless them.
The Most High said them nations around about us, he's going to bless them. Go ahead.
As they bless thee. And curse him.
And he's going to do what to them other nations?
Curse him.
What is he going to do to them other nations?
Curse him. That curse of thee.
So everybody had a hand in our captivity, Elder. You see what I'm saying? So this is when you get into the forgiveness or the judgment aspect of it. He's going to do what? What the Most High say he's going to do to the other nations?
Curse thee. Curse them that curse thee.
Curse
and
them.
curse them. Curse Salakia. And curse him that curseth thee.
Curse them that curseth thee. Give me Jeremiah 30:16. Go ahead. Hold on. He's going to curse them that curse thee. Right? So the Most High said, any of these other nations that curse Israel, he's going to curse you. Go ahead. Give me
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 16. Book of Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee,
everybody that devour the Israelites,
shall be devoured.
Shall be devoured. Everybody that destroyed and ate up the Israelites shall be devoured. Go ahead.
And all thine adversaries.
And all thy adversaries. All thy adversaries. The Most High said all the adversaries of the Israelites that devoured them, that put them into captivity, all their adversaries. Go ahead.
And all thine adversaries, every one of them.
No, some of them.
Every one of them.
No, God gonna give some of them a break.
Every one of them.
Go ahead.
Shall go into captivity.
They going into slavery, brother. We went into slavery under them. We gonna get ours back.
Right.
We getting ours back. What you got?
It's the book of Zechariah chapter 12 and 9. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will seek to destroy all the nations.
What did the Most High say he's going to do?
Seek to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem.
That did what?
Come against Jerusalem.
Read that back over again, King.
This is the book of Zechariah chapter 12 and verse 9. And it shall come to pass.
That's future prophecy. You hear this, sister? Go ahead.
In that day. That I will seek to destroy all the nations.
And the Most High said he's going to seek to destroy all the nations. All the other nations. Right? Go ahead.
That come against Israel.
That came against our people.
Jerusalem.
Came against our people. That's why our people walking up and down here like that.
Right.
Right? Go ahead. Nah, sister, we out here on Saturdays. Go ahead.
And I will pour upon the house of David and upon the inhabitants of Jerusalem the spirit of grace and supplication.
The spirit of what?
Grace and supplication.
So the Most High said he's going to pour the spirit of grace and prayer, right, and repentance on the Israelites. That's what he said. Go up to 6. Go up to 6. Come.
Verse 6. In that day.
9 Salaki King. Might be 9.
I just read now.
No, that's all right.
I just read now.
Okay, Salaki, give me we're gonna get back to that what we was going to. Give me because I just wanted to deal with the sister on the separation thing. Give me matter of fact, give me Revelations 13 and 9. Watch this, sister.
Book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Listen to this, sister. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Because all of us got ears on the side of our head. It's saying if you got discernment, understand this. If you know how to discern wise sayings, understand this. Go ahead.
Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity.
He that do what?
He that leadeth into captivity.
He that do what?
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
That shall do what?
Shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity shall what?
Shall go into captivity.
Shall go into captivity. Right? 1 and 26. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So who led our people into captivity?
Jesus Christ.
So Christ did this to us?
Jesus.
Who did this?
Jesus.
Jesus put us in slavery.
No.
Huh?
No.
He crucified himself?
No.
So who crucified him?
I don't know.
The fucking Jews. It was the white man. It was the Romans.
Right.
His religious leaders gave him up like the fake Christian pastors.
Right.
Like the fake Christian pastors today, that's who gave him up. But the Romans has killed him. Right? Go and read that over again.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity. So whatever people lead another people into captivity shall do what?
Shall go into captivity.
So Christ, so the Bible says, whoever led the Israelites, God chosen people into slavery shall do what?
Shall go into captivity.
He said they going into slavery. That's their judgment. Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword.
So the gun, the whip, the noose, anything you killed us with is the sword. So he that killeth with the sword, go ahead,
must be killed with the sword.
So the Bible say, they may get their payback.
Must be killed with the sword.
So God say, whoever put the Israelites in slavery, you gonna get killed too.
Can I see it?
Go ahead.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saint.
And anybody that call themselves a saint,
Can I see
you
it?
patiently waiting for that judgment to happen. Shalom, ha. You patiently waiting for that judgment to happen. So if you're not patiently waiting for God's chosen people to get their payback, you're not a saint.
Come on.
Read that over again, King. Here is what?
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
So if you're not faithfully and patiently waiting for us to get our payback on everybody that put us in slavery, you're not a saint. You're not a saint. If your Pope is not teaching payback for the Israelites, he's not a saint. Go ahead.
The book of Colossians, chapter 3,
Right.
and verse 26.
3 and 20. See that? Colossians. Go ahead, my bad.
But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done.
Read that over again, King.
Come on, it's the book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 26. But he that doeth wrong.
This was wrong. This was wrong. And Pastor, when you go to church tomorrow, Pastor gonna tell you God loves everybody, peace for everybody, forgive everybody, the white man and everybody your neighbor. That's what he gonna tell you. He gonna tell you God hates the sin and not the sinner too. Read that, God.
But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done.
The Most High said, listen, what goes around comes around. So anything you done wrong, you shall receive for the wrong you done. That's right. You reap what you sow. That's right, sister. Go ahead.
And there is no respect of person.
And God don't respect nobody when he come to judge you. That's right. When you do wrong, the Most High don't respect you when it's judgment time. So we got judgment. The people that put us through this, how they think they not going to get judgment.
That's right.
How you going to sit there and say, well, let's move past this. This was the past. No, you got to pay for this.
What?
You got to. God is a just God. You broke his laws. You went into slavery. The people that put you into slavery, they got to go into slavery. And we talk about the Arabs. We talk about the East Indians. We talk about the so-called Africans. We talk about the Chinese, the Japanese. All of y'all know we the Hebrew. And every time we teach this truth, y'all come up combating. It's Instead of saying, you know what, we did y'all wrong. We see y'all raising up. We see the power in y'all raising up. But you know what? That spirit make y'all get more pissed off at us. And it show us how much you really hate us.
Right.
I'm never.
It shows. Go ahead, brother.
God be the Gentile, certain time of root.
Yeah.
Man, you talking about?
Give me Luke 21.
I'm not an American either.
Give me Luke 21 and 20.
10 more minutes, huh?
Come. Matter of fact, give me
All you Africans.
give me Job 20 and 4.
All you Africans.
Give me Luke 21:20. No, we're not Africans, we're Hebrews.
I'm not African.
None of us being Africans. You got a question, brother?
I'm not.
Let's hear that.
Let's
hear the list right here.
Go ahead, give me that.
The book of Luke.
Hold up, give me that.
The book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 4.
Right.
Knowest thou not this of old?
Knowing this of old, from the beginning of time. Go ahead.
Since man was placed upon earth,
Beginning of time. Go ahead.
that the triumphing of the wicked is short.
That the rulership of the wicked is short. Knowing this from the beginning of time. Right? That the triumphing, the rulership of the wicked is short. Who is the wicked? Give me Job 9:24.
Satan. Satan.
Satan got a son though.
That's right.
The book of Job.
Satan got children, and God got children. Go ahead.
The book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Earth is given into who?
The hand of the
So
wicked.
who run the earth today?
The devil.
Who is the devil?
Satan.
Who owns the banks? Who run the government?
Gentile. Gentile.
Who are they though?
White people.
Right, but they ain't the only
No, they
Gentiles.
not.
Right?
Say it again, brother.
They are
No, they're not.
right, they are the Edomites.
No, they're
They
not.
sons of Esau. So the white man don't run the government.
They do.
They do?
They do.
Right. Who the richest people on the earth?
White.
Why?
Good.
Cause what?
They slave.
You know why they the richest people on the earth? Right here.
They slave.
Because they told you, they took your riches and they got you in subjection and you don't know
They
who
take
you
my
are.
riches.
Yes, they did.
No.
Yes, they
No,
did.
did.
Yes, they did.
No,
That's why they live in fat
No,
right
they
now. They
didn't.
took your homeland.
They
They
took-
took
they
your
took-
riches. They took
they-
your gold.
No, they
And they
did
took
not.
your identity and they
I'm
got you out
still
here
here.
thinking that God loves everybody.
I'm
Right.
still here.
They got you thinking that you
I'm
you
still
low
here.
class. When
I'm
you,
still here.
I got you, but you struggling. All of us struggling. We
Right.
all still here and we oppressed.
That's right.
Go ahead, read that out.
It's the book of Job, chapter 9,
White people ain't
verse 24.
They haven't. Look how they walk up and down here rich as hell, and we out here poor as hell. How they did. Right,
Because they
right.
chose me.
One corner up from Potomac Gardens, it's $3 million condominiums.
That's because
How you
they
have $3
chose
million
to.
condominiums at the next corner
That's
from the
because
projects?
they chose to.
Nah, sister, go ahead.
That's because
The
they
what?
chose
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked,
Uh-huh.
We chose
and he covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
See that bastard right here? He covered the faces of who?
The judges thereof.
The who?
The judges thereof.
And Christ, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, is a judge. So they put this bastard face up over top of the real Christ. That's why we got horns on him. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. The Israelite men and women, the Israelite man, the so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, Seminole Indian man, brother, across scattered across the four corners of the earth through slavery.
That's right.
We are God's chosen people.
That's
We
right.
are the judges of the earth. Christ is the head judge, and we supposed to judge under him. Read that over again.
Come on, this is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the
So
wicked.
God said he gave the earth into the hand of the people that's wicked, the devil. Go ahead.
He covereth.
He
The
do what?
fake, he covereth.
So the wicked people, they cover it. Go ahead.
The faces of the judges
They
thereof.
cover the faces of the real God, of the true God's chosen people. They call themselves Jewish. They call themselves Israelis
God
instead of the Israelites or the Jews. They steal your identity and say they're God's chosen people, knowing that they the head house of Satan. Go ahead.
If not,
God say if the white man is not the devil, go ahead.
where?
Go ahead.
And who
So
is
tell
it?
us where and who is the devil then. Show me who else running the earth so
is the
wicked.
devil.
Huh? Who make the laws? Who make the laws?
Yeah, the devil.
Who make the laws?
God.
What you got?
God.
I'm gonna show that elder in a minute. Give me Job 30 and 17. Let's see something.
God.
Okay, we're gonna see. We're
God
gonna see who
make
the
the
devil.
laws.
Let's show you who the devil is.
Yes, he did.
Let's show you who the devil is, sister.
Like the Lord.
The book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 17.
Right?
My bones are pierced
29
in
and
it.
17. 27 and 13. I got all these numbers in my head.
The book of Job, chapter 27 and verse 13.
Right.
This is the portion of a wicked man
The portion
with God.
So listen, when you read in the Bible, portion means inheritance. Inheritance. So listen, when you give an inheritance to somebody, that means you leaving them something. Right? This is what?
This is the portion of a wicked man with God.
This is the inheritance of the
So
wicked
you saying
people.
God is wicked?
Listen, you gotta listen to understand. This is what?
This is the portion of a wicked man with God.
This is the heritage of a wicked, or inheritance of a wicked people. No, of a wicked people with God. Go ahead.
And the heritage of oppressors.
So who got the heritage of oppressing the earth?
God.
So God oppresses the earth? Who go around rape? Give me John 10 and 10. Hold that. Give me John 10 and 10. Watch this. Let's see who. And the heritage what?
And the heritage of oppressors.
Watch this. Who got the heritage of oppressors? Read that. John 10 and 10.
Book of John, chapter 10, verse 10.
Right?
The thief,
The what?
the thief,
The who?
the thief, cometh not, but for to steal,
So who? Go ahead.
and to kill,
So who stole and killed? Go ahead.
and to destroy.
So who stole, killed, and destroyed us? Who's stealing, killing, and destroying the earth? Go ahead.
I am
So
come.
who physically doing it? Who physically doing it? Who own the armies? Who own the government? Who own the weapons? No, who own the weapons? Who is the weapon man? Who's shooting up the churches and mosques? Who shot up the 9 people in the Baptist church 2 years ago?
The man.
What man? What color was his skin? What color was his skin? Read that over again.
We can say John chapter 10, verse 10.
Right?
The thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy.
And to destroy. Read that back part over again.
Come. And the heritage of oppressors.
And the heritage of oppressors. Right? Go ahead.
I am come that they might have life.
Christ said he may come so that the Israelites may have life. Go ahead.
And that they might have it more abundantly.
That we might have it more abundantly.
Where you reading from here?
That was John 10 and 10. So go ahead, finish that off.
Come. And the heritage of oppressors.
And the what?
Heritage of oppressors. Which they shall receive of the Almighty.
Which they shall do what?
Receive of the Almighty.
So which they will receive from the Almighty. So it's telling you God gave these people a heritage. And they're going to receive this heritage from God. Go ahead.
If his children be multiplied.
What?
If his children be multiplied.
In what?
If his children be multiplied.
See how the white man got walk up and down the street like this? They multiplied. If the wicked people, children be multiplied, go ahead.
It is for the sword.
It's for the Most High to destroy them. At the end of the day. It's for what?
For the sword.
So he said he multiplying them to oppress the earth and then destroy them at the end of the day. Go ahead.
And his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
And his offspring, his children, shall not be satisfied with the money they got off of this robbery. All of the riches and everything they got off of this robbery. Go back to 20 and 4.